Coming up in this episode, American. Why is she American? Awful! She's 2 feet away, doesn't hear her own name. Just can't get over how bad it is. The Fire TV Cube sucks golf balls through a straw. Ow! I don't understand why it is physically manufactured in this way. I think it's supposed to look good, but check this out. Look, can you see, like, it's scratched already? It's dusty everywhere, and it's covered in fingerprints. It's 2 days old. Until just now, I have only ever picked it up once, and I definitely haven't scratched it, and yet there are scratches everywhere. So that the trolls aren't foaming at the mouth by the end of this video saying, "You only talked about the negative things! You didn't mention any of the good things!" There aren't any good things. This is rubbish. Everything that is good about it already works on a 4K Firestick. Only the 4K Firestick costs, less than half the price of this thing. So here is all of the good things that it does in my best radio DJ voice. With an ultra-powerful hexa-core processor, Fire TV Cube delivers instant access to 4K Ultra HD content, plus support for Dolby Vision and HDR, HDR10 Plus and Dolby Atmos. Please note that all features already exist on a much cheaper device called a 4K Firestick. Terms and conditions apply. There is one more good thing that they've implemented, and it's pretty awesome. And I'll mention it before the trolls lose their tiny little minds. It can send infrared and Bluetooth signals to turn on and off your TV and AV equipment, which is awesome. Except they've implemented it really awkwardly. They've restricted it so that you are teaching the stuff to the Fire TV Cube so that the Fire TV Cube can turn them on and off as part of you turning the Fire TV Cube on and off. If what they'd done instead was have it so that all of your infrared devices could be trained to the Fire TV Cube and then advertised to She That Should Not Be Named independently, you could have thrown your Harmony Hub in the bin. I can't now throw that in the bin. I want to throw it in the bin, it belongs there, I hate it. But I can't throw it in the bin because they've implemented this in such a restricted way. It sucks. Let me introduce you to problem number 1. It's asking me to finish personalizing my screensaver by adding my photos. I'm going to press add photos. Download the Amazon app. I've done that. Now add your photos to the screensaver. Okay, I've done it. We didn't find any photos. Why? I've definitely 100% added them to the place that they told me to add them to. That's it, add photos later. It will ask you this constantly until you give up and just get rid of it, because it doesn't work. Problem number 2. That's not Netflix. When I left this thing, it was on Netflix, and now I've returned, rather puzzlingly, it seems to have gone back to the main menu, and I can't for the life of me think why. Oh, the adverts are why. The adverts are why. It's flipping desperate to advertise to you. £109 this thing cost, and yet they felt like they just needed to squeeze a little bit more money out of us. So there is an advert, and every time I come back to this thing, I'm back on the main menu instead of where I was before, deliberately so they can show me more adverts. Awful! So you think that's bad? Here is everything completely atrocious about this box. Open Netflix.
Okay.
American! Why is she American? Go back.
Okay.
English. Didn't go back, but she's English. I don't understand. Why has she not gone back? Back. Ah, back works. Go back doesn't. Must use back. Down. Goes down. Excellent. She's 2 feet away. Doesn't hear her own name. Pathetic. Select.
Okay.
Didn't know, did you? Click on that. What? That worked? Back. Oh, Christ. It's painful. Back. Navigation is just pointless. Check this out though, let's try and open something up by title. 2 feet away. Like, less than 2 feet away. Can't hear her own name. Oh god. Open Big Mouth.
Getting Big Mouth from Netflix.
Great, she guessed it was on Netflix and opened the right show. Open Friends.
I'm not sure whose contacts to show.
No, the TV show. Play Friends on Netflix. Something is happening, it's behind that. I want to go back to the main menu. Netflix main menu. Nope, searched for the words Netflix main menu. Utterly useless. Play Brooklyn Nine-Nine on Netflix.
Getting Brooklyn Nine-Nine from Netflix.
Why, right, did it play Friends and it played Big Mouth, but it searched for Brooklyn Nine-Nine? There's like no rhyme or reason to how any of this works. Right. 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 Could you imagine navigating like this? Right. Right 3 spaces. Oh Christ. You are never going to put this down. The whole voice thing, pointless to the most unbelievable degree. It does not work. Open Prime Video. That's not Prime Video. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? I can't even get her to open things that Amazon made if certain circumstances occur. She just like loses her mind. Why doesn't she listen to anything I say? The pointy little idiot is just waiting to poke my eye out. If she isn't scratching me, she's scratching herself. The scratches came out of nowhere. Doesn't listen to anything. If she does listen to it, she hasn't heard it right. If she hears it right, she doesn't do it. Adverts! Adverts on a £109 box. No follow-up mode. How can there be no follow-up mode? Every single time I want to give her a command, I've got to say a stupid name. And every single time she'll bloop at me. I can't turn off the blooping. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Every 3 seconds. Bloop. There is so much blooping. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This isn't supposed to be the rant channel. I don't want to rant every week about a company doing something dreadful, but unfortunately things are getting worse. When I started this back in 2012, everything did what it said on the box. I bought a Telstick, I plugged it into my computer, it could control my RF devices, and it still works to this day. What we are now facing is a smart home market that is so very competitive that every company is just trying to saturate it with as much garbage as possible. They don't care whether it works properly, they don't care whether it works for a bit and then doesn't work anymore 5 years later. All they care about is that your home is filled with their stuff. That's why Amazon are making clocks and microwaves and vibrating walruses. The third one isn't real. But that's where we're at. 2012, good stuff that worked. 2019 going into 2020, as much stuff as we can make you buy. And the problem is, if you keep buying it, they won't even fix it. They won't release a product with the intention of fixing it later and then fix it. They'll release the product with the intention of fixing it later and then go, people are buying it anyway. Who cares? Just make another one of those. Make it Gen 2. Make it Gen 3. Make it Gen 4. They all do the same thing. This cube is a Firestick that doesn't work properly with a rubbish microphone in it. Do not buy it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. That will tell YouTube's algorithms that was good video. More people should see it. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. Dinging the bell will ensure you get notified when I upload videos. Come and hang out with me at the usual locations, the Facebooks, the Twitters, and the Instagrams. And if you want to make these videos a possibility, like these amazing people here, I can't thank them enough. They are my patrons, and you can be a patron at either Patreon, or if you want to just buy me a one-off beer, I'll love you forever, and you can do that at PayPal. I'll see you next time. 4K Firestick for less than half the price. Start again. God damn it. There is one. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm all over the place right now. Pointy little knobhead. Pointy little knobhead. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna rock my head around.